Oh! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zulu, and today I'm going to be watching it's called what is it called? Lovecraft Country, and it came out in 2022. I didn't know, so it's like Halloween season. I was like, yeah, let me just watch something. I don't know, maybe it's like horror movie. I don't know. I don't think it's horror though. I think it's just fantasy slash what is it called? Mystery. I don't know, but anyways, but a slight of horror into it. Yeah, and the season 1, episode 1, and the name of the episode is called Sundown. Sundown. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's get into the video. Oh. Okay. Wait. Oh.
This is the story of a boy and his dream. But more than that, it is the story of an American boy in a dream that is truly American.
Oh, I know it's like, okay. I'm liking this now.
Just makes it tougher having you here.
Oh my god, this looks so. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to say something, but
The year 1920.
I forgot her name. What is her name again? I forgot her name. I don't know a lot of people's names. I just say I know this person, but I forgot the name. But I don't know. What? Oh shit! That looks like an octopus. Okay, is someone historical like this guy? Oh, he's like joining back together. Oh, it's a dream.
Just going over another bridge named after some dead slave owner.
Good riddance to old Jim Crow.
I was like, fuck that. So they are sitting at the back of the bus because of racism. I say racism, Jim Crow, segregation. So people know that. So he's in the military, right? So he's going home because of that bag.
All right, folks, this is our ride into the next town. Let's get our luggage and load up.
So they're not gonna allow them to get on the There's just a shuttle. What are you looking at? Fuck you. Because the way is helping those people, is helping the white people, and it's like, yeah, I know they're gonna fend for themselves, but like, because that's how everything has always been. I knew it. That's a long walk. That's some crazy shit right there.
Tell me, what's that book you've been reading about?
A Princess of Mars.
The Princess of Mars. Oh yeah.
Named John Carter. And goes from being a captain in the Army of Northern Virginia to becoming a martial warlord. Starts with him running from Apaches and
Hold on. You said the hero was a Confederate officer.
ex-Confederate.
He fought for slavery.
Exactly.
You don't get to put an X in front of that.
Stories are like people. Love them doesn't make them perfect. You just try and cherish them. Overlook their flaws.
Yeah, but the flaws are still there.
Oh wow, it's true.
I love that the heroes get to go on adventures in other worlds, defy insurmountable odds.
So like, you know, like black boys do have black people, you know, like when they make like fantasy movie and they don't put black people into, like, you know we not because we don't like fantasy, it's like we like fantasy too, and I think it makes him, you know, like it was like seeing himself in the person or in the book he was reading, and it was like the fantasy of like enjoying what fantasy is, because black people grow up fast instead of like growing up regularly and being free safe enough to do things without being like, okay, I need to worry about this and that and this and that and everything that's happening. It's okay to, like the word woke is, it's okay to be self-aware about like what's happening around you, because that's the only way you can get them safe,
Why are you looking at George Freeman?
Oh, George.
Why are you looking at your wife?
George Freeman. Okay.
I'm leaving tomorrow on a guide trip.
Where? I could go. Make the trip instead of you.
You serious?
Is that idea so crazy? Is
I think she's smart enough to do something for herself.
It's dangerous out there, Hippolyta.
Hippolyta.
Where you going?
George and Hippolyta.
starts at noon and those pecans in the
Hippolyta
kitchen.
Freeman and George Freeman.
Stay with me.
I think in his own world, he's like, it is dangerous for women to travel alone because it's segregated, and there's people out there with the like the word KKK. Something may happen. Oh shit! The name of the movie, Sundown. It's called Sundown, right? Sundown Town, and I think that's the preference of the name, for the movie. Although I said the movie, the episode, right? They're going to be traveling, and then something bad is going to happen to them. So this is they have a daughter. Oh, she draws. You see, it's about fantasy. I think it's not about like fantasy. Like, I think it's about like the way they don't give black people the what is it called? Yeah, she heard them doing the nasty. It's like, oh, nasty. What is this thing called? The benefit, like of being kids and having imagination,
She just got surprised. Your nephew is back.
Nephew, okay.
That part of the country in a couple of months. Come on, Tick. Oh, the tip is solid. My cousin bought smokes from this last man.
Lovecraft, the name of the movie.
I'm surprised that one caught your interest. On the creation of niggas. Pops made me memorize that poem. Word for word after he caught me reading this.
He's been missing for about 2 weeks.
Oh, is that okay?
He wrote me about my mama.
Oh,
What did he say?
did something happen between them?
I know that, like your mother, you think that you can forget the past. He can't. Now, I have found something about your mother's forebears. You have a sacred,
secret
legacy, a birthright that's been kept from you.
That's strange. That don't really even sound like your father.
The place he wants me to go with him is in Lovecraft Country. The letter says, Mom's ancestors are from Arkham, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. Did something like, what is his ancestor? Like, what happened?
Based it on Salem, but that's not real.
Oh, based in Salem, so they have magic.
That's a D. It's not Arkham with a K. It's Artem with a D. That's a D.
You think Pop will learn how to write?
I'm gonna look into this Artem to see if I can glean any clues as to what this secret legacy.
Are they gonna go look for him, and then they're gonna like end up in a place where they're not supposed to because it's a sundown town, and then some fucking racist people will want to like, arm them or something. Why you turning off the fucking thing? Please don't sign that. And then when you come home, you see them burn across in your lawn because even though you fought for the country doesn't love you back, Crazy.
Tick, is that you? Almost ain't recognize you without the damn Coke bottle glass.
Listen, the guy with the earrings, owner, he here?
Sammy. Yeah, I'm back.
Samuel? Oh, she's getting a sloppy. Oh, it's a guy.
Your mom trusts his son, right? I remember plenty of nights you dragging him off one of my bar stools.
Oh.
He hasn't been perched on one in weeks.
When's the last time you saw him?
About 2 weeks ago.
2
Left
weeks.
here with some white man.
Was he a cop?
Doubt it. Looked like one of Bill Haley's comets. Can't get the clothes he was wearing on a pig's salary.
You saw he was driving?
Tree did. Said it was a silver sedan, something foreign. Shot off so fast it had to be expensive.
Uh-oh. What is his father into? What did he get himself into? What is her name? Wumi? Is it Wumi? Yeah. Is he Wumi? No, it's not. Is it? I don't know. Sinners. Where have I seen that before?
And let me hear something that's gonna wake me up.
A whole lot of shaking. Is that what
Ruby, it's your sister.
Thank you, Floyd. I have eyes.
What is her name? Latoya?
A little bit of blues it is, then. Dress that short. Should be wearing some stockings.
It's too hot for all that.
You can't even afford stockings.
Who said I can't afford them?
You don't need to say it. I know you only here because you need money. And
Oh.
don't think just because you got up and sang with me that you're getting any of these tips.
I don't need a handout, Ruby. Just a place to stay for a while.
I'm
Uh-oh.
over at the boarding house on McCarthy.
Oh, that place is a shithole. What happened to the room on Linden?
Mama's funeral happened.
Oh, she didn't show up for the funeral?
You can stay 2 nights.
And what job am I supposed to find in 2 days?
You can get a job up on the north side.
I'm not cleaning house.
So what then? You think you're gonna go downtown and get a job in one of those department stores?
Yes, I do.
You think it's that easy,
Yes,
huh?
I do.
You know I've been applying for years.
Well, if I get the job, it'll be enough money for both of us to move.
Because she can pass as a white woman. Not like white, but like she knows she's like light skinned, you know?
2 nights, Letty.
Letty. She has, I think she resents her sometimes. You can, like, not resent your sister. Like, there's something that she doesn't want to talk about. Like, you can tell, like, there's something, even though the way they were talking, like, you can go take a job at, you know, and it's like, no. So you think you're going to go to downtown to get a job? It's like, yeah, I think I can. Because she knows she can somehow. I don't know.
Publish the guidebook, right? Keep those Negroes safe.
Oh, look at the cake. The Ku Klux Klan.
That I'm going with you.
Uncle George with the
I was heading out on a guide trip anyway. Devon County will be a good addition.
So because like they can take the buses and stuff like that, so they made their own transportation, and they call it as guides, and then that's why they have to like, you know, they know every way and every safe way to travel around. It's called I think, yeah. That's where he's going to with the Grim Reaper on that. He doesn't have a good relationship with his. That's the silver stuff. That's the silver stuff the guy was talking about. Oh, that's his dad. It's his mom.
Where can I direct your call?
555-438-520.
South Korea?
5.
Yes.
South Korea. Well, that's where he was. Who is he trying to call? Is he trying to call you know, the alien, the alien girl? Tick, yeah.
Is that you? You went home.
What happened?
You shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have. Did something happen? What is it? Tell me, please.
You just gonna stand there, Tick? Or you gonna help me?
Let it loose.
Now, only my friends get to call me that. We still friends? What?
Y'all ready to go?
Wait, you coming with us?
Part way. Marvin's working for the Springfield African American these days. You want to look into that.
I think she's the brain of the she's the brain of the project of the program. You know, you can tell she's really smart enough to know everything because she was talking to him like I could do the trip if you don't want to. I think she wanted to do all that. She doesn't want it to be the housewife and just sitting at home and doing, you know.
Well, I think the travel checklist is complete.
Anything we're forgetting?
Oh, no, I think that's everything.
I think there's something
missing.
Do this every time.
That's right,
These comments.
That's what's missing.
I just love this. I'm sorry. This is so good.
Orinthia Blue? Oh, pumpkin, we decided to change it. It's no big deal, Ma. I will see you when you get back.
Oh, it's her mother. Like she drew a comic of her mother. Midwest.
I find myself, not for the first time.
That's James Baldwin. I can hear that voice. I know that voice because I read Giovanni's. Is it Giovanni's? Yeah.
The inequality suffered by the American Negro population of the United States has hindered the American dream.
Colored and white. What is the? And then she's like talking to them, and she doesn't even want to. Irritating as hell.
At the expense of the American Negro, all the American.
That's the thing. He can do all that, and then you don't have the right to respond. And when you respond, it's your fault.
One's response to that question, or one's reaction to that question, has to depend on.
There's a diner called Lydia's I got a tip on near here. Won't take us too far, of course, to have lunch there. What do you say to a
detour? Don't do that. Oh no. I'm scared for them. I'm sorry. Because now. Oh shit. No, this is not okay. I don't think you guys are safe. I don't think you guys are safe at all. Maybe the information you heard about this diner being black people friendly doesn't mean it is black people friendly, okay? You see? I told you.
Driving by, I thought we'd stop in and have some lunch. Yeah, we'll seat ourselves in. Yes, that's what we'll do.
Oh, he's going to go call those people. You know the guys at the fire station? You can tell.
We're citizens. You're a veteran, for God's sake. Our money spends just as good as everyone else's.
But at the same time, the country doesn't love you back. The people, some people doesn't love you.
Ladies' room.
There's three of them.
I swear I didn't serve them. After what you did to Miss Lydia.
What happened to Miss Lydia?
Uncle George? Remind me why the White House is white.
War of 1812. British soldiers put the executive branch to torch. Then later, when the slaves rebuilt it, they had to paint the walls white to cover up the burn marks.
Burn marks. Yeah. Exactly. Move. Why is he taking candy? Exactly. Now she's gonna drive.
Let me drive.
Get your ass in the car. Let her drive. She can drive. I knew it. Oh my god, I'm scared. I don't know. Yeah. You got shoot back, okay? Oh.
My name's not girl, it's Letitia fucking Lewis.
Yeah, Letitia, exactly. Respect on my name. I didn't. That's the car before too. You know, like she's good at what she does. She can drive, okay? I think that's it. Did you see that? Nothing. He didn't even hit the car. There was like a shield. There was like a barrier shield before the car hit the silver car. Ow, magic? Who is this?
Your sister's precision driving? They couldn't keep up.
She did save the day.
Wait, no. Say that again one more time.
Say it again.
Who saved your asses?
Letitia fucking know it. Byford was founded by witches?
No, the witch hunted. And they don't like outsiders at all.
Oh.
More than a few stories in our morgue about travelers being attacked in the surrounding woods.
By what?
Grizzlies, wolves, who knows? And there's been
okay, grizzly wolves.
Story.
Who's that?
Be due to
a racist cop.
I was just headed to the roof.
Maybe for the next guide trip.
What do you say, you and we go together?
I don't think he's coming back from this. Wait, hold on. This is getting messy. I don't know. I don't think does he like his wife? Does he like her? What is this?
What did you do with the money that I sent to you in D.C. 2 months ago?
I've heard worse. Been a part of worse. Perhaps tell you what happened last time I was home.
What happened?
Reporter came back. Wanted to interview me on what it was like to be a Negro soldier. Said it was bad enough I was throwing my life away for a country that hates me. Now I was gonna go inspire others to make the same stupid mistake.
Just because he didn't agree with the decision doesn't mean he didn't care.
He never wrote me.
Your first year in Korea, he'd come by for dinner almost every night. Wouldn't ask about you. He'd wait for me to volunteer the information.
But it didn't write him. That's the thing. He may love him. You may think it does, but like at the end of the day, he didn't love him enough to write him letters, you know?
Just another example of how hard-headed he was.
Montrose,
you know, just to him. You saying that just diminished the way he feels about what was happening, you know?
Your pops
was what?
He was younger. He was smaller. He took the brunt of it. I should have protected him more. I'll always regret that.
I was younger and smaller too.
Oh shit.
You ain't do shit.
His dad was beating him? That's why. And you were supposed to protect him, but you did not. You see?
Hattie, it's family business. It's not ours.
Because it's family business doesn't mean you can't step in. You didn't step up for this boy. He was being beaten by his own father. And I know his father was going through a lot too. He was smaller and everything, and you didn't stand up. And now you didn't stand up for his son. He's doing the same thing to his son, and you didn't stand up. You see? And you're telling him, oh, your father loves you enough. No. You're trying to gaslight me from my feelings. Don't do that.
What was that?
You can hear the footsteps. Something was in there.
Shago.
Oh shit, that's the cops.
What?
Mom was
No.
one of Lovecraft stories.
What do they look like?
Cause they look like
Massive
monkeys
bubble
and
club, hundreds of eyes.
100 of eyes.
Well, that's not scary at all. We can outrun a blob.
Uncle George can't.
This was the guy the uncle was talking about.
Sir, this here is my nephew.
I don't know which one I'm gonna be afraid more, the wolf or him.
Away from home. Oh, we're just passing through, taking a little bathroom break, sir, is all.
Any of you all know what a sundown town is?
Yeah, we're aware of that.
If I had found you pissing in my woods like animals after dark, it would have been my sworn duty to hang every single one of you from them trees.
You fucking bastard.
Sunset is at 7:09 today. That's 7 minutes from now.
Then we'll be out of the county in 6.
Exactly.
Is it legal to make a U-turn here?
Now, ordinarily, I would consider a U-turn a violation. But if you ask me real nice, I might just let it go this time.
Please.
Oh, you can do better than that.
What?
Say, pretty please, will you let this smart nigga make a U-turn here?
Pretty please, will you let this smart nigga make a U-turn here?
I can sense the frustration because I would be pissed the fuck up.
Just one time, since you asked so nicely.
I think it takes so much control and so much discipline enough not to do anything, because at the end of the day, you know, like, you feel the rage and the anger, you know, like, what am I, you know, like, and you tell people like they are the most dangerous people. If they were the dangerous people, they would have fucked you up. That's the thing, right? But like, that's not the case. They have so much discipline and self-control now not to do anything, you know, to keep the peace. And then it's gonna try to like antagonize those people. What the fuck?
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Because he knows they're gonna. The sun is going down, and you can't even speed up, because if you speed up, it's gonna catch you. If the sun goes down, it's gonna catch you. What the fuck is this? I'll be shitting my pants. I'm sorry. I don't trust it's gonna let them go scot-free. Regardless of anything, I don't think it's gonna let them go.
Watch your speed.
How much time left?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Ooh. I don't think it's gonna let them go. I think it's going to like do something. There's gonna be like some people waiting for them right there. It's a fucking lie. I knew it. You bastard.
You really from Illinois?
This is a misunderstanding. I don't know who you are.
Illinois.
Get him on the ground.
Oh, those are the thing that we were talking about. They have like multiple eyes.
It's probably just wolves.
That don't sound like fucking wolves, Sheriff.
Exactly. Those are not wolves. Oh! Oh! Yo! Oh my God! You just left Uncle George right there. Oh shit! Oh no! 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 You left Uncle George. What the fuck are those? What is that? What the fuck is Uncle George? Ooh. Go! 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 Yo! Oh my God!
Where's Uncle George?
Get in the house. I hope you're okay, but I'm sorry they left you behind, but they gotta rot.
Open this fucking door!
Don't open shit. What? Oh, he's changing. Look at his eyes. Ew. What the fuck? I don't trust that white lady. That lady. I think she's the one who. Oh shit! Those are the thing. What are they called? A demogorgon? No, I don't think it's a demogorgon. No, I'm just saying. What are they called? Ooh, ooh.
There's someone coming.
Quick! Close the door!
Depends on your definition of all right.
Listen to him.
Is supposed to go to shock or something, you know?
What is he muttering on about?
It's a quote from Dracula.
None of them attacked me, and all I had is this flashlight.
You think those things are like vampires?
If I'm right,
Yeah.
and the light hurts them, it'll also explain why we've been driving in the woods all day and didn't encounter one until the sun went down.
So we just need to survive till sunup? Yes. Find more light till then?
And there's flares in Woody.
And the headlights would help.
Where's the car from here?
A quarter mile through the woods behind the pen.
I'll go. I'll make a run for it.
No, you don't.
What?
You too smart for your own good. She goes.
She?
Chance in hell.
She's strong though. I think she can handle that.
I can go.
I think she can handle that.
I can do it. I can do it, too. I was on Star Trek in high school.
Ooh. Oh. This is how you run in horror movies. In anything. This is how you run without looking back. You don't have to fall. You no. Oh, she's turning into something. You need to. He's gonna kill you. Oh shit! God damn it! She's a really good runner. Oh my God! Don't do that don't do that now.
You need to shoot him.
Exactly. Shoot that thing. Shoot him. Shoot the one. Tell me that. Oh shit! Just burned himself on the ground. Ooh! Shoot the thing! Oh my God! Ooh! What the fuck? Yep. God. There's a lot of them. Where the fuck did they come from? There's some behind you. What? Someone just called them home. Someone is controlling them? Oh Uncle George couldn't run fast because of his knee. That's why. Oh yeah. Now I remember. What? Oh, that's the silver car. The white lady. Louise.
We've been expecting you, Mr. Freeman. Welcome home.
Welcome home. What? Welcome home. This is really, really, really fun. I thought it was just gonna be. Like our like fantasy type, that kind of stuff. And no, it was not. It was fantasy. There was fantasy. I know, but it was just horror and mystery and all that in one. Because you don't know what's happening. At the end of the day, you're like, wait, is that coming? But from the beginning, we're seeing like aliens and stuff like that. I know we saw monsters at first, but we're seeing aliens. The opening scene when Tick, when it was like, in the military, and then it was like shooting and stuff like that, and then there was this and the lady, the Korean lady, I forgot her name. She was in something. I don't know. She was in something, but like I don't know. I forgot. But and I was like, whoa, that's some really good stuff right there. But I'm liking it so far. I don't know what's gonna happen next, and the opening scene, when Tick was like fighting stuff, and then it was a dream, and it was like sitting at the back of this the segregation and stuff like that. And I think sometimes like when you look at things and when you look at comic and all that kind of stuff, it's from a place of whiteness. It doesn't mean because at the end of the day too, if you look at comic in the history of comic book, even though they think like they're white, there's something that differentiate people. Even though they're white, they may be Jewish, they may be from Italy, they may be from this person, they may be an atheist and stuff like that. Even though like the first Superman was Jewish, right? And I think sometimes like you may think they're white, even though like there was like, yeah, it's a white thing, but sometimes like there's something, their religion or something differentiate them from who, from the whiteness, from regular. So because they're trying to like assimilate to like the white culture, and it's like, yeah, because that's how we still see them as white. But I think at the same time, Tick having imagination and his imagination to like, see things. And because most people see blackness and black people as, I don't know, strong. Not because of that, like lacking the sense of imagination and lacking the sense of like fantasy itself. And I think you see that from, when they see black or any people of color, having a sense of like, I don't know, what is it called? A sense of like, maybe because I'm just saying from this point of view, from this Jim Crow era or something like that. So because like when white black people do something, it's like, oh my God, you a good Negro, you did this. Oh my God, you the smart one, you did this, that kind of stuff. And then when he was like talking to the lady, they didn't when the bus stopped, and then they were trying to like get on the bus, get on the shuttle. The shuttle to take them to the next town, and then the guy was like looking at him like, you're not getting on this, and I think at the end of the day, it makes you really feel that need to like see things from even from his point of view. He feels defeated because at the end of the day, he's coming back from war. He was fighting for the country, and the country doesn't love him back. Some people in the country that he just fought for doesn't love him back, doesn't show him the respect he needed. And because it goes to war in a different country, and it may feel the peace of mind to feel safe enough, to feel safe, they're coming back home. And then when it comes back home, something bad is happening, or racism, and then it doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel that, and then it's like people gonna, like that kind of stuff. And then it was like, wait, okay. And then when it was like helping the lady, and then it was like, what kind of book are you reading? It was like, I'm reading this. And then it's like, oh yeah, the fantasy stuff. And it's like the guy, I think maybe the person he was reading about was part of, he fought for slavery, he fought against slavery, maybe. Is he? Yeah. Confederate, right? Like Confederate soldiers and stuff like that. He fought for slavery, not against it. And it was like X. It's like, no, you cannot take away that because it's to that person. He did it, And when that thing was over, he still did it. I know, but it's still the same, and it makes you really think. What is her name? And I think it makes you. It puts you in a space of. What is it called? It puts you in a space where you really see things from each and everyone's point of view. From their point of view, I think literally everything is from the black experience and stuff like that. That kind of stuff, and it makes you really see that like what was happening in their own mind. Because there was a scene in when the what is it called? When the cops was like that asshole of a cop was like telling them, "Oh, do you know what a sundown town is?" And then it was like, "Yeah, this and that." It makes you really see from that point of view, like, I'm not being hostile right now. If I was hostile and you telling me I was the bad guy, I was the ruthless person, I'm always, I'm the criminal, I would have attacked you right there. There's three of us. I know you can shoot fast because that gun, you can do boom, and that's it. And then you have to like do it again. I could attack you, but I did not. Like he's like really self they are all like really what's it called, self-composed, and they don't want to do anything because at the end of the day, who's what is it called, whose side are they gonna I don't know, is it accept or something like that? But I don't know, because they're gonna take that they're gonna take the cops word, the white cop word for everything, because the one's gonna believe them that happened, or like, oh yeah, we're like doing it for self-defense, and my girl, what is her name? Hippolyta. Is it Hippo? Yeah, it's Hippolyta, right? What's her name? And George, they're married, and there was a thing, they were married, and then they were doing the morning thing, morning, and then she said something to him. I could do the travel. I could do the guide with you. It says the guide was like a Negro or something. Is it? The Negro or something, right? The Negro travel something. And I think she is the brain of the brain of the program, because like literally you can tell like she's a really smart woman. She's really, really smart, and I think maybe we haven't seen her because we haven't seen much of her, but like you can tell like she's confident in exactly what she's doing, the right stop and where she's supposed to go, because I think she was smart enough, and I think maybe, I'm not gonna lie to you, George was like really saying, no, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. I don't think you can. But what is her name? Letice? I'm gonna get, when Letice was like talking, when they were like being chased, and she was like, no, baby, no, I'm driving this shit. And he was like talking to her, like, yeah, my fucker's name is Letice. This girl name is Letice. So fuck you. And then it's like, okay, I respect that. I think maybe in his opponent, like, is he afraid of, like, I know because he's afraid of what's out there, but at the same time he's not giving that the benefit of the doubt, like, because at the end of the day they're gonna kill you both the same way, and that's the most dangerous part of the thing, like literally, like, you're not giving her the autonomy and then the freedom to do things in this time. She doesn't want to be I don't think she want to be a housewife. She want to be something more than a housewife, and I think you can tell, like, from our point of view, she wanted to be more. She wanted to do all that guy. She wanted to travel, like, the way he does. And he said no, that kind of stuff. And their daughter, she is a comic, a nerd. She is a nerd, yeah. Including Tick. He's a nerd too, with his glasses. All of them in the family are nerds. I like that, I like that. You're nerds. And you can tell from my point of view, she is, when she was like drawing a comic and stuff like that, And then it was like the book he picked up, and what is his name? Tick. I was checking. I don't know his full name. Is it Artemis? Artix? I don't know. Tix. I don't know. I'm gonna call him Tix because that's the name Tix, right? And then he picked up the book Lovecraft Country, and then you can tell like, oh, when I picked this up, my dad told me, he gave me something to read. He gave me something to repeat over and over again, and I don't know why, but I maybe, I don't know, I forgot. He said something though. And then his dad, I don't think he has a really good relationship with him, because like you can tell the way he talks about that man as, I think he left because of that. He didn't go into I said he didn't go into, he went into the military because I don't think he has a good relationship with that man. And I think he was doing it, I don't know, maybe it's for approval or something, that he could do it, I don't know. Or maybe he could do something. And then they were reading something, and then I think it's like, let me just think about that. Massachusetts. What? I just said it out of my mouth. He was being, I don't know what he gets himself into, and they had to go to, is it Denver? I don't think it's Denver. I don't know. I think it's Denver. I don't know, it's Denver. But like it says, there was the silver car keeps coming up. And then because when they say the silver car, and then they said the silver car, but like with a white man, and you can tell he's a lawyer. I think that's the guy we met at the end of the scene. The guy, and then there was a white lady. I don't know, maybe they're married, because the white lady too, you can see the silver car packed at the house of, that big ass house. I was like, wait, how the fuck does it get here? But anyways, there was a house there, and there was a guy who opened the door. It was like, you're welcome, we've been expecting, you're welcome home. And then there was a white lady. There was a white lady too. And I don't know, maybe they are the same, they're like siblings and stuff like that, so maybe that's why. And what is his dad? Because it says he was looking into his mom ancestry, and then it was looking for something, like literally like where they're from, because they were talking about Salem, the witches trial and everything. It's like, so is there witches in this? Because it makes you really think, is there witch here? Is there something here? And then it makes you really feel this tension of like, what's gonna happen next? What is the thing? What is happening? This is like different stuff happening. There's witches stuff. There's what is it called? What is this thing called? I don't know what's called them. Are they werewolves? No. They're not werewolves, but like there's something not demonic, something scary, like dogs, big dogs with multiple eyes at their back. There's like multiple component of like horror, fan fiction, history, everything, just dog power, and it makes everything so interesting because you see it from, I don't know. Yeah, I think so, right? And the guy when Tick was like going to the bar and was talking to the guy, I was like, "Oh, what are you looking for?" And he's like, "It's at the back." And then the guy was like, getting his rocks off. Someone was giving him the Glock 3000. No, the Glock 3000. And and that was it. Yeah. And it was like, yeah. Your father came here like 3 weeks ago, and I don't know, but like someone came for him. I don't know. And what is her name again? Is it Ruby? Yeah, Ruby, the sister to Letice. Is it Letice? Yeah, they don't have the same relationship because you can tell when she saw her for the first time. She saw her, and she was like, okay, what are you doing here? I don't know, but like, are you supposed to be here right now? Okay. And then it was like, yeah, sing with your sister. And then you can tell the relation, there's a tightness. There's this feeling of resentment. You can tell. There's a feeling of resentment that happened or something like that. I don't know. But like, she was the way she looked at her, and then the way like they were trying to sing and they were singing together. They were looking at each other like they haven't seen each other for a while. And then when the music was over, and then she's like, "Oh, so you came here for money?" It's like, "No, I did not. I came here to have a place to stay." But like at the end of the day, and it's like, "So you can stay, but 2 days. You have to stay for 2 days." And then she was like, "Where am I gonna get a job for 2 days?" I was like, "Okay." And it's like, "You can go apply for a job." And she was like, "I don't want to be a cleaner, you know." She's like, "Oh, you think you're gonna go downtown to get the job?" And she's like, "Yeah, I can," because at the same time, you can see the privilege she has of being a light skinned person. And I think she said, "I've been trying to apply for this job for a while," because she's dark skinned. You can tell clearly. And she's like, "Yeah, I've been applying for that job for a while. They are not going to, literally, I can tell, like, they are not. Even though they tried to apply her, I said apply her, even though they tried to, like, accept the application and everything, she's going to get something that's not going to be something humane." And then I think that's why she was like, "No, okay, that's and this and that." And then you can't even you didn't even show up to your own mother's funeral. She didn't show up to our own mother's funeral. So what was the reason, and why was she not there? Why? I don't, because I know I'm not gonna like what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot of explanation, and it's not gonna be something I'm gonna like. But something is happening here, and then there's a rift between the whole family, the Latrice family, and that's why I was like, something is gonna happen here that I'm not gonna like. That's it. Because at the end of the day, because you can feel resentment towards her, like maybe she was the favorite of the family, maybe because she was light skinned. I don't know, because she can pass or she can do things that they cannot, and I think she has she get the favor. I don't know, but anyways, that was that. I think sometimes, like, it makes you see things from because, like, you've seen things from each and everyone's point of view. You've seen things from that. You've seen their pain, their anger, and what motivated them to do things. I don't know, because we haven't seen much of them, but like you can still see like bits and pieces of who they are. Because Tix, he's trying to prove himself. I think that's what he's trying to do, prove himself to his dad. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to prove himself, or maybe he's trying to I need to prove this to myself. What is her name? Tis. I think she's figuring out who she is and in life. I don't know. Maybe she feels like maybe she has worries, but like she doesn't show it. But like something happened to her, and she doesn't like to talk about that. And Ruby is just a person like, I'm strong enough. I do this, I do that, but I've been taking care of this lady, and then you just showed up, and maybe I resent you for some reason. What is his name? Judge. Judge is hiding something, because in my mind I think Judge is hiding something, because when what is it called? Tis was talking about his mom, and then he has this feeling. He has his face. It's like, oh, what did he say? What did he say? And then there was a scene where he was opening his wallet, and then he was talking to his wife, and then he opened the wallet, and then what is it called? Is it artist? Is it artist, right? Tis. I don't care. His mom picture was in his wallet, and then there was a feeling like, does he love her? And does he even love his wife? It makes you really see that. I was like, okay, does he even love his wife? Why does he have this picture in his wallet? It makes you see. It was like, what was the reason? Because I know you guys are nephew, right? His dad is his brother, right? They're brothers, and then his mom is married. I don't know. his brother's wife. That's his brother's wife, right? And then why is he mad? Did something happen between them? Maybe. And then something happened between them, and then he's mad that his brother, his brother married the person he loved. I don't know. Maybe that's the case, but I don't know. And then Hippolyta, and then when they were like going, and then you can tell like, what is her name? Hippolyta like was the person, I think she made all the maps and everything. I don't know, but anyways, Judge may help, but like I think she was like the brain and the, of that. She wanted to go so bad. You can tell like she wasn't given the freedom to do things like that. She wanted to go outside and see the world itself, and them traveling around and doing things. And when they went to that town, because you can tell like the town it is quite small. Small towns is quite scary. You don't want to go there and like, am I welcome in this place? Am I really welcome in here? And I said it before, like you are in a place, you're in a country where, when they all went to the restaurant and they were like talking, and then George was like, I'm a citizen of this place. I'm a citizen, I know you are a citizen. At the end of the day, you need to be careful enough to know that, yeah, maybe you guys can come in groups. That's good. But this is like 3 of you in this old town. If the news is here, yeah, because no one's going to take your word for nothing. They are going to say they were trying to cause a trouble, and then that's why they were hurt. That's what I was trying to say. And then because Tease, you went to war for this country. You put your life on the line. You put everything on the line. And then when you came back home, the country doesn't love you back, and it's quite crazy for that. It makes you see things like, oh my God, I bled for this country. I did all this for this country, but the country doesn't show me the appreciation it showed my white counterpart. Like I did all this, my people did all this, we did all that. We bled for this country, even though the country has never loved us the way we loved it. And it makes you really see that, and it's like, okay, am I doing the right thing? And then his dad said, you joining the, yeah, he said it. I said it. I think I've just missed. I think I put everything together, but like, his dad was like I think he was talking about his dad. It was like, I think my dad's gonna be disappointed because like my dad, and then I think he was trying to do something, he was trying to give a speech, and then I think he said about his dad is gonna be disappointed because he joined a country that doesn't love him, and then he's trying to give a speech to tell other people to join the country that doesn't love them, and it's gonna be the spokesperson. And I think, wow, crazy. And then when they all entered the fucking thing, I was like, because when Judge was like a detour, I was like, don't do that, because go to where you're going to, straight up, don't do all that, And then the guy was looking at them with this disdain, disgusting looking face, like, what the hell are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in here. This is not the place of your kind, because he thought like this place was like black friendly place, and I think because he may think that, I think they think it was a black friendly place. It was not, because they were talking Miss what is her name? He said the waiter was like talking, when he went to the back, and then what is her name? Letice. I keep saying Letice. Is it Letice? Letice. I don't know if I say I'm sorry. I just know how to. I don't know. But anyways, and then she went to the back. She heard him. He was talking about they sat down. I didn't serve them. I'm because I don't know what you did to someone. Miss something. Miss Linda or Miss Miss something. It was talking about Miss something, Miss Linder, Miss I don't know. And it's like I don't know because I think they killed her. They killed that lady. They did something bad to her and then they killed her. And I think that's like know what you did to this lady, you know. And then when she heard that, and then Tease was like talking to George and was like, what happened to White House? Why was the White House? You know why? What happened to White House? It's like yeah, why is the White House painted in white? Because of the British. And I don't think it's the British. Was it the British that burned out the White House? Was it? Or was it Canada? Was it? I don't know. You know? But like, I don't know. I'm just saying now. Because history books, if that's the case, maybe I get it wrong. Maybe it was the British. So it wasn't Canada. It was the British troops. Okay, my bad. Yeah, but anyways. So and then that's why the slaves built the stuff back, and they built the White House and they painted white. I don't know, just so it's like what is that thing called? The mask of the burnt. When it slipped on the tile, there was a burnt stuff just to cover up the burns and everything. That's why. Oh shit! And then she ran up and was like, "We gotta get the fuck out of here." That's what she said, and then she ran, and that was something. But and then Uncle George, I don't think he's a misogynist. Is he a misogynist person? You know? But like, anyways, she was driving. What's her name? Tix. And then she was driving. She's like, and Uncle George was like, no. Uncle George was like, oh, I gotta drive. I was like, no, get the fuck in here. Let me drive. No. And she was fast with it. She was really fast though. She was driving really, really fast, and they were shooting at them. And then, what is his name? Teak was like trying to like shoot shoot back. But anyways, they escaped. Wait, no. It wasn't like getting. I said they escaped. It wasn't that. I forgot. It wasn't that. The white. I don't know what's the name of the car again. I don't know. I don't know cars like that. You know, I don't know cars. And the white car was like, there was like opposite lanes, and then there was like opposite like lanes, you know, and then it's like a Y exit, and they're gonna like, it's a conjunction. Something is gonna, you know, they're gonna meet right here. And then she was like, and they were like talking to her like, yo, look at that, the car is coming. The car is coming, and she's like, yeah, she got it. She's a really good driver, and then that's the thing. And they were driving, and then yeah, because there was a scene, and I was like, wait, how did that even happen? Because you can tell when the white car just, you know, I think the white car just, I don't know what that's make a turn, and then stayed in front of the car, of the is it a truck or a van? I don't know. Not a van. A pickup truck. Yeah, pickup truck. Stood in front of the pickup truck. There was, I'm gonna say, there's like 2 feet or 3 feet of distance between the white car and the pickup truck, and then the pickup truck slammed on a invisible line or invincible obstruction stuff, or like a wall, you know, and then boom, and then the car turned over, and then everyone flew, and then she came out, the white lady came out with you know, she came out and she was looking at them, and then they were looking. It's like, go. It was scary because you can tell, like, why? How did that happen? Does she have powers? Does she have magic? And how did she get the magic too? That's the thing. How did she get the magic she was using? And they were like, yeah, how did she get that? And I think it was something like, how did she get that? And they get to the brother's house. They get to like take Letitia's brother's house to like talk about findings and stuff like that. And they were like talking, the cops that intersect them, like talking about, fuck that man. I hope he's dead already. So, and then they're like, I don't know who is more scarier, the guy or the fucking werewolves in the werewolves and the wolves, or anything dangerous. Because at the end of the day, for me, I think that's the best way to put it, because you don't know. Because a man has a motive. A werewolf, I don't know, maybe they will just tear you apart and then hit you and do that. But like a man have a million ways to hurt you, a million ways to make you feel that pain, to make you feel, I don't know, it makes you think that, it makes you really feel that, like, am I scared of this werewolf or this fucking man right here? I don't know what it's gonna do to me. I don't know what this man is gonna do to me. I don't know which one am I gonna pick. I would pick the werewolf, because I don't know. This man's gonna do something to me to make me feel pain. To make me feel, I know, but like they can tear you apart, but like at the same time, but like it was quick. When the things were like chasing them, it was quick, right? It was quick. I don't know. And then that man was like, I don't know. Is it gonna hurt me, and it's gonna make me pay, and it's gonna be painful. I'm gonna suffer for that, And when it was like talking to her, when Judge was like talking to Hippolyta on the phone, like, maybe next time we can take the trip together. If everything feels like something bad was gonna happen to him, because the way he was like talking on the phone, I don't know. Because when they emphasize on something about next something, next this, next that, and he was like talking to her, Hippolyta, about like things that was like happening, and then as things that was like happening, like, we are going to take the trip, and I was like, okay, I think this is in for something. When they talk about things like that, I was like, okay, something bad's gonna happen. And I said it before, when he pulled out the photograph of Tick's mom, it makes me really think like something happened between them both, and then there was like a relationship type that was happening, and then he missed that. I don't know, but anyways. And what is his name? Tix was like talking to George about like, why didn't you help me? I was a child. I was a child too, because you can tell like his dad always beats him, And then George was like, your dad was really young too. Your dad, no, but like and he said, I was young too. I was small too, but you didn't help me out. You didn't do all that for me. You didn't do nothing for me. And that was really dangerous, because you can tell like it was hurt, like you didn't help me out. You didn't help me out. I was going through something, but you didn't help me out. This man was beating my ass all the time, And then him trying to, because it was a gaslight. You don't want him to feel his emotion is valid. I was being hurt. I don't like that. Were you trying to tell me like his father was going through something too? Yeah, your dad can be going through something. This man can be going through a lot. And him just saying, but like at the end of the day, you can still help him when it was a child. You didn't help him when he was a child. You said you didn't help more. But now, when you see something happening to this child, you didn't help him. You didn't help him. You see? That's really weird, and really, really weird of him to say. And I think that most of the time when something bad, like he wasn't taking ownership of that, of his feelings, because he was trying to gaslight this man to feel this need to say, oh, he was going through something too, but my emotions are valid. Don't gaslight me for my feelings, my emotions, it's my pain, And I think you can tell from that point of view. You can tell from his point of view, like, I don't like you right now, And I think, what is her name? I keep saying Latice. trying to go with them because I know it's gonna end up like that, and then she's gonna be part of the movie or the part of the series, and then Ruby too is gonna be part of the series, maybe, because they're sisters, and then she's gonna show up. And then when the cops came, and I was like talking about, what about Sundown Town or Sundown Town or Sundown Town? I know like something bad's gonna happen from that day on, because you can tell like something is wrong with this man. Because he wants violence, he wants to hurt them, because you can tell like when you saw like 3 black people, it's like, oh, this is an opportunity, because the sun is not out and I cannot do anything like that. But at the same time, they can still do that, because you can tell like they can still use that opportunity. It's like, yeah, I don't know, I'm just saying. But like, and then it was like, yeah, we just driving by. We're just driving by, and I get it, because I kept saying it, like, you point out, you paint this, you paint black people to be the most violent person, but like literally they are not doing anything, because you feel like, I don't know, if I was mad, because I will come at you. That's the thing. I was gonna run up on you. You think you can go scot-free? No. Like, I'm just walking. I don't get it. Like, people do weird shit. That's the thing. People do weird shit. People do a lot of stuff. It's not like just one people, and not one singular people race. And I think sometimes like I think black people don't get the benefit of the doubt of messing up once. And when you mess up once, it's done. You cannot mess up. And I think that's the thing people don't get. Like, you cannot mess up. You have to be the best of the best in the room, regardless of what you think. You may say, oh, but like, it's not true. This is it. No, it's not true, because you cannot mess up. And for them, they know, like, okay, no one's going to take our side if anything happens here. No one's gonna come to our rescue if anything happens here. We cannot mess up, and then them going, it's like, can we turn? It's like, yeah, you can do it. He told him to, he was like, yeah, you can say these words and be nice about that. And I think, and then it was like, yeah, when it's Sundown, I'm gonna catch you, because I know it's not gonna be real, because at the end of the day, he still did something, he wants blood, you can tell. I think he has done that so many times. He wants blood. And when they were like going and it was like telling them, it was like, okay. And then it was like, yeah, when the sun went down, and then they were like leaving, and then you saw the cops waiting for them, because I know something bad's gonna happen eventually, and that's why. And after that, it just makes you really feel this anger of like, why do that? Because at the end of the day, you still want them dead. So, and it was trying to bring up, oh, there was a burglar, then people, there was 3. Why 3? Why 3? Doesn't make sense. And then those things came. Those things look right scary though, like really, really scary, and really scary. Yeah. And I said, them coming to bite off this people's head, like, okay, is this like a good Samaritan or something? What was that? Because in my mind, and my theory is like, it was that lady that came out of the car, that white lady. Yeah, that was her. That was the thing. And they left Uncle George, because at the end of the day, it was like, yeah, he cannot run that fast because of his knees. Horror shit. No. And the police officer, the guy was bitten. A chunk of his hand was gone. A chunk of his hands was missing. And I see this from a place of like, I don't know. Like, there's something I'm trying to like say. I was trying to say something, but I'm just gonna move past that. I think I'm not gonna say it, but anyways, because you can tell like he already started changing. His face was, the blood on his face was like, I don't know, the thing that makes him warm is blood. Everything his face was getting white. His face getting wider and wider, like the blood, every sensation. I don't know. He was looking like a corpse, you know. And Uncle George came. And Uncle George came in and stuff like that. And then she was like, "Oh, wait, is that what happened? Yeah, right." Yeah, Uncle George came in, and then they were like talking about the cars. Where did they park the car, right? And then the thing was, I don't know what those things are called, but anyways, one was on the roof, and then like, where is it? And then it was like, Tick says, "I'm gonna go get the cars," and it's like, "No, you're not." She was gonna go, and she was like, "Baby, I can run. I know. I was a truck star, you know." And then she was running. That's how you run in the horror movie. Like, she was not looking back. She didn't fall. She didn't. No, she was running. That's how you run in a horror movie, and she did that. She really did, and I really like that. She was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta go. None of this. You are not going to catch me." Really good. And the guy was like changing, and then the thing was, I think, and they were talking about vampires because they came at night. What if there are enough vampires? It's just, I don't know. And the guy, the police officer was changing, and then what is it? Tix was like, "You gotta shoot this motherfucker right now because this is not acceptable. What are you doing? Shoot this man and let's move on." What the fuck? And then the police officer attacks the other guy, and I don't know, maybe ripped up his throat or something like that. But anyways, he did. And then she came in. Ooh, I just saw a scene of them, and you know, and they all like walked down the, I don't know, the bridge, everything. Someone called them home because, like, I don't know, when there was a whistle, someone called them home. There was something that was happening. I said, something was happening? No. What are you talking about? Someone called them home, and then they all left. Yeah. And they all walked down the path. I think it makes things like really, it puts you in a place of like, why are there monsters here? Why? What make, I don't know, because in my mind, I feel like monsters represent something. Those creatures represent something, because when you get bit, you change into them. I know that, but like, there's a different type of. I have my own opinion about that. It's just like, okay, like, when you get bit by something, it's like it represents something in real life, political or not. Something can represent something, can represent an idea of violence or something good, of change. I don't know, but anyways, and the man moving. The man moving. What is wrong with me? Them going to the house and seeing the car, the white car, and then them knocking on the door and the guy coming out. Because I said it before, the white lady and this guy, I think they're brothers and sisters, and they have something in common. I don't know. And then and him telling Tick like, "Oh, we've been waiting for you. Welcome home." And because I don't know, I don't trust this. Maybe they want something from her because our his bloodline, there's something in it, and they want something from that. And I think that's why they said welcome home. And I think his family is from here. But anyways, I don't think that's it. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode. I'm really liking this so far, and I really do want to see Hippolyta feel the. I think I want to see her travel the way she wants to. I want to see her take, a permanent role as, as a person. She wanted to venture outside regardless of what's happening. I think that's the thing. We may fear something is gonna happen to us. At the end of the day, we may not, like, she wants to leave in the sense of like explore life itself. Like, she want to explore everything. She do want to explore life, you know, because we live in segregated country, doesn't mean I don't have to feel like I belong, and I have to she wants to exist. She want to feel life. I don't know, but yeah, and I want to see a daughter, you know, a comic book, you know. She's a really good comic narrator. You can tell like she was good at drawing too. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Olu, and if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next video. Bye.